What's going on YouTube? It's Brazen back here with another video for you guys. If you guys are enjoying the content, if you guys want to hit a like down below, subscribe if you guys are new here, and leave a comment letting me know you subscribe so I can welcome you to the family. And that being said, cue intro. What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another Madden 21 video for you guys. Here today, I'm going to be going over which autumn ace to go ahead and take. So real quick, actually, before I go into the auction house, I will go ahead and show you where you get this autumn ace. But I want to go over, there's 4 of them, and I want to go over which ones are the best to take, right? So if you go all the way up to the autumn Odyssey, if you complete this first one, you try out all 4 of the autumn aces in this challenge, and then basically you decide which 80 overall version you get. Then as you get the collectibles, you can go ahead and level them all the way up. Now in the auction house, I don't actually know how to sort by the autumn aces. One of you guys can tell me in the comments, maybe to help everyone else out that's looking at this, because I don't see, all I see is Autumn Blast. And when I looked up Autumn Blast, let me try it again, but when I looked up the Autumn Blast, it wasn't letting me actually sort by just that promo, right? Autumn Blast wasn't counting them. So if we go 92 right here, if we look at the programs, I'm not seeing anything about autumn aces, right? Unless I just can't see it. I just see Autumn Blast, and that just gives me Harrison Smith, which isn't really that useful because we don't want Harrison Smith, right? We want the other players, which are the ones I'm going to go over right now. I got my little list next to me, so we're just going to sort it by position, right? Start at number 4, go work our way up to number 1. So the 4th best, in my opinion, pretty much the one you shouldn't take unless you're a Bear or Jacksonville team, is going to be Allen Robinson. He's not terrible. It's just, you know, he's really not anything special. So 88 speed, he's a little slow, 91 jumping, 92 catching, 90 catching traffic, 891 spec, 90 short route running, 88 medium, 87 deep. He's got 87 agility. His catching, like carrying, is 86, 86 change of direction. He does have 87 juke, is decent. Nothing crazy on his card. He's definitely a good player. He's a really good player in real life. But unfortunately, in the world of Madden, speed is pretty much everything, right? You know, for real life, Allen Robinson doesn't have to be the fastest to be able to get open. In Madden, you kind of do. You have to have a little bit of everything, but speed is definitely very important. So that's why I have him coming at number 4 on this list. So like I said, I don't really know how to sort them just by that thing, but I do know that you could just buy them outright if you don't want to level them up from the 80, but I'm doing this list for people that also are going to get that free one, so deciding which one you want is pretty important in that scenario. So number 3, we'll go ahead and switch positions is what I'm going to just do it by, and it's going to be the Fletcher Cox. So he is going for about 177 as well, not too expensive for this 92 overall. So Fletcher Cox, I think, is pretty good. I think the top 3 are all valuable options in my personal opinion. I just think that I would probably put the other 2 better, but not by much. It's really going to be preference. So 75 speed as a D tackle, not terrible. 81 excel, 89 strength, 92 tackle, 92 play rec, 89 block shed, 93 power move, and then 77 finesse move. So he does only have 77 finesse, but he does have 93 power. So unfortunately, he's not super great at pass rushing overall. He's good, but not great. And he's got 89 block shed as well. So he's a pretty good card. You know, but like I said, he's just not the greatest, but he does have 92 pursuit, 92 play rec with the 85 hit power. He's really good. He really doesn't have any weak links, but his finesse move's a little low. But he's a really good card, especially Eagle themed team could really boost him up pretty good in my opinion. So personally, that's why I have him coming in at number 3. Now moving on to number 2 is going to be the guy that I kind of dissed, I guess, or I didn't know his name. So I don't know if he's a right tackle. I don't even know what position he is, but I do know he's a lineman. So we're just going to search up these lineman positions until I find him, and it's going to be Brandon Sheriff right here coming in at number 2. I know I got, like I said, the comments because I didn't know who this guy was, but you know, he's coming in at number 2 because his card's pretty good in my personal opinion. You know, obviously linemen are very... It doesn't really matter who the lineman necessarily is, because usually you just want a good balance between passing and run. And this guy definitely does that, right, Brandon? So 88 strength, 92 awareness, 90 pass block, 90 pass block power, 88 pass block finesse, 92 run block, 90 run block power, and then 92 run block finesse. Pretty much nothing about him is bad, right? So he's very balanced overall. Impact blocking, right, is at 91. Lead block, 92, right? So if you want to run right behind him type of deal. But, is it worth getting him necessarily? It depends on your team, right? So I'm going to compare him because I believe I do have Will Shields, 92 overall. And we can see that if we compare them, he's actually better than Will Shields powered up, right? So strength's 2 lowered, 1 more awareness, 1 more pass block, 2 more pass block power, 2 less pass block finesse. So really he has 1 more pass block. That's really the biggest difference, right? And then run blocking is literally even. So you can see it really just depends on your theme team. But if you don't need a theme team, he's definitely pretty cheap to get. If you do plan on doing the Romo set, then he's definitely very good to get as well, because then you could at least get him for free, put him on your team, and you're getting Romo. If you're doing something like that, I don't know if everyone wants Romo, but that's just my personal thought on that. And then number 1 on the list is going to be Pat Pete. So I think Pat Pete's pretty good, and the reason I have him at number 1 on this list is because I think the corner you get from the other part of the promo, which I think I have in my item binder, so we should be able to compare them, is worse in my opinion, right? So 91 speed, 91 excel, 91 agility, 92 jumping, 88 play rec, 92 man, 90 zone, and then 88 press. He's obviously pretty fast, good man, good zone. He's also got 80 juke, 77 spin, 91 change of direction. So if you did want to run him as like a punt returner, you kind of can. Probably not the best in that spot, but you definitely could use him as both if you wanted to. But we're going to compare him to Trufant. So Trufant can get leveled up 2 more. So he's technically 1 less right now overall. But Trufant does have those 2 overalls that he can go up. So I did the other solos to get the 91. Unfortunately, that's not a fantasy pack, so that's why I did this list first, since you do get to choose. But I will do a list on those players next on a different video. But you can see speed-wise, if you got +1 overall, his speed would be the same. Excel and his agility would be better. Jumping would still be less. Play rec would be 1 better. Zone would be 1 better. Press would be 1 better. But man would be a lot worse. So if you're only a zone coverage, then Trufant would be pretty good. But if you are someone that likes man coverage, I think that, Patrick Peterson is the better option. So that's why I have Patrick Peterson number 1 on that list. They're very interchangeable, right? Because it really depends on theme and things like that. So for myself, I don't really know who I'm going to get because I don't really need them, right? So I am going to check it out. I haven't actually looked if like the collectibles can be sold yet, because I've been doing the other solo challenges, but that's definitely just something to look at for myself or for you if you don't necessarily need them, right? For myself, none of them will make my team because none of them will be on the theme. So with that being said, though, let me know what you guys think. Definitely go ahead and drop a like on it, subscribe, and turn on the post notification bell. And as always, I will see you guys next time.